Yo, how does my mic sound? I wonder does it sound ass? At least now, probably. I don't know. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's me, Ty. I'm coming back with another video. It's been a while. I know y'all miss me. Like, oh, where'd this motherfucker go, man? He just up and disappeared. Hey, that's what work. That's what work do to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I just saw this new YouTube video on Andrew. What's his name? I think his name's Andrew Schulz. He's supposed to be some type of comedian. You know, I don't really watch the comedian shit. You know, I'm not really in tune with the comedian community. But yeah, like, I saw it, and well, I'm gonna play the video first, and then we gonna get to my opinion on it, you know, because I feel like that's the best way to do it. But yeah, let's watch the video, and then we gonna see what I think about it, me personally. But yeah, let's get into the video real quick.
There's a pretty big thing going on. Huh? Yeah, between Kendrick Lamar.
Laws were written.
Laws were written.
Laws were written.
I don't like him pretending he doesn't know what the fuck's going on with his little milk mustache. It's just been pissing me off. Okay?
Was it on there?
Now listen, no, guys, we gotta take this seriously.
Yeah.
Listen, rappers are telling comedians we need to be more respectful to women, so we gotta sit back and reflect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're the most pious group.
Listen, nobody has respected women more. Through art.
Yes.
Than rappers.
Now, off the bat, I can see why people are kind of upset with him, you know, because he kind of sounds condescending. Condescending? I don't really know. I ain't really past college, but hey, it is what it is, you know. But like, I can kind of see why people are upset with him, you know, because he's already starting off crazy. But let's continue with the video.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So I completely understand how a rapper could look at a comedian telling a joke and be like, yo, y'all need to switch that shit up.
Yeah.
How dare y'all keep saying your wives are annoying? You know, be more like us and, you know, bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. I beat my bitch with a stick. What? You can lick on the nuts or suck the dick. I beat my bitch with a stick. What? Did you just...
Now, I personally feel like this is a level of deflection in order for him to say, oh, well, they do it, so why do you feel like I don't have the right to do it, you know? And I can agree with that to a certain level, because there is a conversation to be had whenever it comes with rappers talking about black women, you know, or any type of women, you know. Like, we've had this, I wouldn't even really call it like a problem, because I know women who personally listen to this music and they be fucking blasting that shit in the car, you feel what I'm saying? Like, who don't like no Lil Wayne or no fucking Gucci Mane or no NLE Choppy, you feel what I'm saying? Like, these are people that we listen to. But whenever they talking about women, man, they for definitely is disrespect the fuck out of them. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I can understand to a level what he's saying, because it is true. Like, I'm not gonna be one of these people who's fucking trying to bash him or trying to deflect on these problems that we have inside of the black community, especially whenever it comes to rap, because in my personal opinion, you know, it low-key is destructive, like, a little bit within the community. You feel what I'm saying? But it is a certain level of deflection whenever it comes to Andrew Schultz's part, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to continue with it.
He put a law in.
Yeah.
He put a law in place.
All right, let's see the exact line, okay? Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. Now, technically speaking, if we're going off of grammatic English,
Okay.
he is saying, I can talk about black women, and that is law.
All right, so obviously we all know that this makes sense within the context of him rapping it. You know, like, if you were to actually hear the song, I can't actually play it because I'm probably going to get copyrighted, but within the actual context of this song, it makes sense. But if you were to actually say this to somebody, it would probably sound like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Like, he ain't making no looking sense. You know what I'm saying? But within the context of the rap song, it would make sense versus saying this in, like, how Andrew Schulz said it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't really have a problem with that. He's just doing class act trolling. You feel me? That's what I call it. I call it class act trolling. You feel me? Hey.
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black
So
woman.
he's basically saying all white comedians
Are only allowed to
talk about black women.
exclusively.
That's what I'm talking about,
We're
Kendrick.
back, we're back.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a law.
Finally, he understands
It's a law.
Now I understand why he's doing a comedy with the South Park creators.
That makes
Because
sense.
he appreciates white comedians that make fun of black people.
There you go.
And they've done that brilliantly for decades.
Yeah, that's true.
And he would never want to, break one of his own laws.
No, that's true.
I mean, didn't they have a character called Token on the South Park show?
Yeah, they do.
Which I'm sure Kendrick is a big fan of.
That's true.
He must be a big fan if he's
true.
going to do a comedy with them. I mean, we can look that up. Apparently, he has a comedy coming out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fact.
But Al, you're getting groomed right now. We need to ungroom you.
Hey, like, you can also kind of low-key tell that he's been looking at the black guy for validation, low-key. Like, he's been looking at this guy, just making sure that what he's saying is validated by a black guy. Because, like, hey, is this black guy saying? If this black guy is okay with it, then hey, I must be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a black person. I got a token up here while I'm spewing this bullshit. You know, hey, can't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, I'm joking. But for real though, like, he's been looking at this dude. I don't even know who this is. I guess his name's Al, but he's been looking at this dude the whole time, like, kind of looking at him, then looking back at the fucking co-host, then looking at him, then looking back at the co-host repeatedly for like the whole show. And I just think that's low-key funny, bro. Like, that nigga really needed a whole ass token just so he could say the bullshit that he says. You know, like, in my opinion, bro, I wouldn't if I was saying some crazy stuff about Mexicans or like white people or anybody else, bro, I don't really need no token with me, you know what I'm saying, to validate the shit or like the BS that I'm saying, you know. Like, if I'm gonna say something, then I'm gonna for definitely own it, you feel me? But hey, he does got a career and he does have to keep it, you know, so it is what it is on that part.
Him to protect black women. That's why he's never done a song with an abuser confirmed. He's never done a song
thank
with
God.
anybody
Thank God.
that's
Thank God.
suspected of abuse.
Thank
He's
God.
never threatened to remove his music from Spotify
Thank
because
God.
they removed R. Kelly's music, who for sure fucked and held captive underage black women.
Hold on.
This is all very important to Kendrick.
Wait a minute, just let me understand what's going on here. Because I think that you're using sarcasm as a comedic device.
It is a comedic device.
But you're so fucking smart right now that I
Yeah.
don't know if you're serious or making jokes. Are you saying that Kendrick Lamar put it on wax that he is protecting black women from white comedians' jokes, but not the kidnapping, molestation, and
Oh, yeah.
of R. Kelly? And actually, in reality, he would take his own music off Spotify to protect R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Someone who's kidnapped,
A sexual
molested,
predator, yeah.
and black women?
Oof, children.
Are you saying that he's done songs with other men who have potentially put hands on black
Not
women?
potentially, confirmed.
Wait a minute, convicted?
Yeah, I don't know what you call Chris Brown, but yeah, whatever that is.
Not breezy! Not breezy!
Okay, so I don't really know the whole story behind what he's saying, but I just did just a millisecond of research, and from what I saw, it wasn't because he was in support of R. Kelly actually, you know what I'm saying, doing what he did to those little girls, you know what I'm saying. From what I saw, it was just the censorship of creators or artists as a whole, that he wasn't really rocking with that, you know what I'm saying. He wanted artists to still have their platform and to still have their music on Spotify, I'm guessing, regardless of the controversy that was bestowed upon them, you know. Hey, I learned some new words. Bestowed, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna put up the actual article that I had found right here, so y'all can actually know what I'm talking about, you know. Yeah, it's actually is a little bit funny that he is criticizing this comedian, but about freedom of speech, but at the same time he's at the defense of, you know what I'm saying, this person. So it's kind of a little bit hypocritical on his end. I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting anybody to call him out on that, but at the same time, he did do it. So, hey, what can you really do about that? You feel me?
People and the gang affiliate, you know, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll fucking cut me up. They'll shoot me. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all would do. But just Kendrick, I would make love to him, and there's nothing he could do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him, and the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not. That's the only thing he could do. If it's me and Kendrick, this is about physics. It's about physics. I don't even know if I'll get hard. But if we're in a cell, there's a chance that if we're in a cell and we're bored and we done tattooing each other, whatever you do in the cell, and we ran out of board games and we did all the other things, we cleaned everything, and I'm like, man, I might as well fuck you. There's nothing he could physically do to stop that.
Now, I don't really know what point he's trying to make right here. I'm kind of confused, you know. I don't know, bro. Like what he's saying right now about RAPing him, you know what I'm saying? That is absolutely insane. Those are insane things to say about somebody. I'm not really even sure what the joke is supposed to be right here. I'm a little bit confused on what's going on or how he even got on this topic, you know, because the interview was going pretty like good. Like they were just talking about stuff, like they were just making jokes and stuff, and then he just started going crazy. I don't quite know what's going on here or why he even touched on this subject, but this is clearly some fantasies, you know. Maybe he was thinking about this a while, you know. Like he's been thinking about this for a minute, and now he's just trying to get all his grievances out, you know what I'm saying, towards what he wants to do to Kendrick, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little bit discombobulated about what he's saying right now. So, yeah, this is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even kind of. This is exceptionally very, very weird. Exceptionally very, very weird. I don't even know if that's grammatically correct, but I just feel like it's on that level.
Besides, put his legs in the air and choose a position. Maybe I'll let him choose a position.
Why are you pulling this picture up, Mark? Why are you doing this?
Look put up that picture of him and Travis Kelce's girl. Look at that shit.
Oh my God, dude, that's unbelievable.
Yo, I'll be honest. I would go so far as to say I don't think he could stop most people on the planet from having sex with him. Like the only reason he got security is to stop people from having sex with him whenever he wants.
See, like, how is this funny? How is this funny to anybody? I don't quite understand. This shouldn't be even a joke. Why would he even make this joke? Like, that's what I'm confused about. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't even make sense. You feel me? It's just weird. It's not even a joke. It's just weird. Just a white man being weird. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that's his way of joking, bro. It doesn't make no sense to me. Then you got McChuckles, his right-hand man, just laughing at everything he's saying instead of trying to check him, because I wouldn't see how this is funny at all. It's personally not funny to me. I'm not even laughing. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the other black dude, like, right next to him, just physically uncomfortable about it. About him making those peeing jokes, you feel what I'm saying? Them peeing jokes. You know, instead of saying the RAPN, I'm just going to say peeing jokes from now on. That way y'all can actually understand what I'm saying. Peeing. He's making peeing jokes, but they're not funny. And at least I feel like that's the end goal of being a comedian, is being funny, you know? And if a joke doesn't land, then that's cool. But some of these jokes that people be making, like, it's like, come on, man. Well, what are we even doing right now?
Yo, I don't know who Schulz is. That guy's scary, stupid, hilarious, or whatever. Like, just he's scary, and I don't know. I don't even know who he is. I never even heard of his comedy. I don't know anything about that guy. That was for someone else. That bar was for someone else. I think that's the smartest thing that he could do.
All right, so this was the end of the video. I'm not gonna lie. This whole thing just doesn't seem very necessary in my opinion. I do believe that he did make a lot of good points. Like, for example, whenever he's talking about how rap in general is just absolutely talking crazy about black women, you know? I feel like that is pretty sensible criticism, but whenever he's talking about, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever he wants to Kendrick and all this other crazy stuff, I feel like at that point we start to veer off from valid criticism to just absolutely weird nonsense. And this is like the problem with comedians, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll start to make absolutely great points and they'll start killing it, you know what I'm saying? They'll start making jokes and it'll be funny, all this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? But then they'll just veer off into like some weird fantasy and start talking about stuff that nobody asked them to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like, that in itself is a legitimate problem that a lot of comedians have. Even one of my favorite comedians, Dave Chappelle, does this as well. You know, like, he'll start to make a great point. It'll all be funny. Every joke will hit, and then he'll just start talking about something just outside of what he's originally supposed to be talking about, and it'll just turn into some weird segment, absolutely weird segment. And I don't get why, you know, I don't get why they do this. It might be because they need to land every joke and they need to keep up the time and all this other stuff. They got so much material, they got to put it all out at once. And I get it, like, not every joke is gonna land, you know, but at the very least, at least try to be more sensible about the stuff that you're saying, because him talking about peeing, you know, Kendrick Lamar is absolutely crazy, and then him talking about how everybody in the world can do whatever they want to Kendrick is absolutely crazy as well. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it, and I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next video. Peace out.